As I'm sure you've gathered by the title of this video, I am doing a homeschool Target / Hobby Lobby haul. Just some school supplies. None of this is really curriculum or anything like that. That will be coming soon. I do have a few things that I ordered to add into our curriculum this year. So this is just a bunch of fun stuff. I wanted to let them go pick out a few things for themselves because whenever I was going to school, because I went to school up to my 8th grade year, it was always a lot of fun to go and pick out your own pens and pencils and things like that. It was, I don't know, it's just fun, and it's a lot of fun for me. I might have more fun than they do, so I wanted them to kind of be able to take part in the spirit of back to school supply shopping, you know, without necessarily us having to buy 4 boxes of 12 count crayons, you know, whatever the school lists are. So we just went, we got a few little splurgy items, fun items, some little educational toys. So let me just jump right into it and show you what we got. So I'm going to start with Target. Let's see, I got this little woven basket. It was just like $3. I figured I would put like their markers or like their matte pencils or something in there and then keep that stored in a drawer we have in our RV. But then when I got it home, I was like, you know, their markers are already okay. I have like a zip-up bag that I have them in. It's like a Shopkins bag or something. So what I did instead with this is I had just bought them some of those magnetic blocks. I don't know if y'all have seen those, which I do highly recommend them. She is loving them right now. They're playing with them nonstop. So they fit well in here in this little thing. So this thing has already come in handy. I might go back and pick up a few more because they were relatively inexpensive. Next I thought this was really cool. It's just a ruler, but it's a flexible ruler. So I just thought that was a really handy little thing to keep around because I can just, you know, fold it up, throw it in a basket or something like that. So I just got one of those because it's just going to be me and Izzy using it mostly. And then I got these ridiculously overpriced, adorable ice cream cone pins. The girls saw them and they freaked out, so I had to do it. They're cute. I couldn't not do it. I hope they write well. I mean, there's nothing worse than having a pen that doesn't write well. Maybe that's a grown-up thing. I don't know if I cared about that as a kid. I think I just cared about if it was colors and if you could change it from green to blue to red. You know those little push-down top pins? What were they? Do you know what I'm talking about? They had like 6 different colors, you know, at the top, and you push it down, and you try to push all of them down at once, and you'd mess up the pen. And then I got some highlighters. I use highlighters all the time, so I needed to stock up there. And I got them these holographic pencils. They're just kind of like a regular number 2 type pencil. I lost my train of thought. Yes, anyway, it's always good to have a bunch of pencils around. I like mechanical pencils personally, but that's just for me mostly, and just a little bit fancier than like a regular yellow number 2 pencil. And then this is not for the girls, this is for me, because I like cactus, so I bought it. I will actually be utilizing it this year, since, like I mentioned in my last video, I am going back to school. This probably won't fit all of the notes I need to for one semester, but I will use it as long as I'm able to, because that's so pretty. Let's see, sticking with the theme of notebooks, I let the girls each pick out a notebook. None of Izzy's coursework really requires that we have a separate notebook, but it's fun to pick out a nice pretty notebook. So she picked out this silver sparkle one. I mean, why not? Hello. Super glittery. I think they've already been drawing in them. Well, she's torn out some paper. You know, you give a kid scissors and paper and they'll make the biggest mess and the best, tiniest confetti in the world, but then, you know, you're the one who has to clean it up. And then Lila picked out this kind of holographic front notebook. She really liked that. She thought it was super cool. I think she's been, nope, just cutting paper out. I haven't drawn in them yet. And then I let them each pick out a folder. Again, we don't really have to have a bunch of folders around. You know, we don't have to keep all of our different papers organized, but I figure if they want to keep some of their art in here, or if I do happen to utilize it for their school stuff in the future, depending on what worksheets we have, I do have it available to me. So Izzy picked out this one, the pink sparkle, kind of goes along with her silver sparkle notebook there, and then Lila picked out this black sparkly one. And I thought this would be a really cool little geography kind of unit, no, it's not really unit study, but anyway, a good way to introduce the United States to her. I have been using the app Stack the States. That is a fantastic little educational app. They know almost all of the 50 states by sight now, and they can answer little trivia questions on them. They know where they go in the United States. They kind of like complete the puzzle and fix things like that. It's really cool. I mean, this is just a good little notebook. It goes through each of the states, comes with some stickers because you cannot have something kid related without stickers. You go through each of the states by alphabetical order. It tells you a few little facts about the states, and then you learn how to draw it, so you figure out what shape each state is, what the capital of that state is. Then they write the name of it, so it practices their handwriting, and it's just a very kind of low-key, easy introduction to United States geography. So I thought that would be a lot of fun to kind of do on a more of a loop schedule kind of thing, you know, not something we do every single day that we do our homeschooling, maybe go through it twice a week. Okay, and then we are quickly coming to the end here. We've got this paper roll. So it is 50 feet, it's 12 inches wide, 50 feet long of paper that's just rolled up. It's got a little string here so you can hang it up on the wall if you want. So I thought that was really cool for a little arts project or, you know, anything we need to do like that. I know you can get something similar to this, but I think longer at IKEA, but I don't live in proximity to an IKEA. But if you do, you might check there because I bet you get a lot more paper a lot cheaper. But I thought it was cool that Target had this available. And then I got these little storage bins. The lids kind of just twist off on the top. And I got something at Hobby Lobby that I plan to utilize these for, which I'll show you that here in a minute. But it's always good to find inexpensive little storage containers like this because I'm always needing something to stick little things in. This is one of my favorite things that we found at Target. It is a chalkboard clock. So while I'm teaching her time, her Horizons math book does touch on the clock every few lessons to try and kind of, you know, anyway, the Horizons math book does touch on that every few lessons, but I thought this would be a great way for us to sit down and work on it with her, and you can move the hand, you can move the clock hands, and you can write in the numbers, and so I just thought this would be a good manipulative to kind of have available so she can write in the numbers herself. I can tell her a time, and, you know, she can put it in for me, and then I think Lila, her little sister, will enjoy playing with it as well. Okay, and then Hobby Lobby, it was pretty much a quick trip. I only needed a couple things when I went in there, and I actually stuck to it. Pretty proud of myself. I saw this, was not on my list, but I thought it was really fun. Kind of go along with that geography booklet that we've got going on there. I'm still kind of working out how I want to use it in my head. You know, I'm going to let them paint it. It's like, it's a wood kind of thing that you paint. And I'm thinking maybe I can print out, like get on Word and type out all of the names of all of the states and maybe laminate those and somehow do Velcro or something to where, you know, they can put the label or the names of each state on there after they do paint it as their little craft. I'm still kind of like kicking that one around in my brain. I haven't sat down to really focus on it yet. Lila has been very interested in learning and reading. You know, she wants me to read books to her constantly, and she wants me to reread them, like read them through 3 or 4 times at a time. She is starting to try and point at words. She knows all of her letters. So I thought it would be a lot of fun. Oh, I guess I only got 1 pack of these. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to get these little Scrabble tiles. I just wanted to find something that had letters on it that wasn't necessarily blocks, or something that would easily tear up, like the felt kind of things with the stickers on the back. They always find out that it's a sticker and they peel it off and then they're ruined after that. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. They sell those at Hobby Lobby too. But hopefully this comes with enough of each letter that I can start making simple words for her and having her spell out different things for me. And then it'll, you know, it doesn't practice her lowercase letters, but I guess, well, I just thought of this. I can write the lowercase letters on the back of the tile as well. That way we can see the uppercase and the lowercase at the same time. And so with these in mind, or something like this in mind, that's why I bought these. That way they can store in there easily. We'll see how long that stays going. we didn't need this. Yeah. We walked by it, and it was part of their spring shop, so they had it for like 80% off, so it was like 10 cents to get it. So, you know, it's always fun as a kid to have these little things. I loved these when I was a kid. Let's see, I think that's all of it. Are you empty? Yes. Okay. Oh, and at Target we also got these little erasers that one is shaped like a chocolate donut, and then there's like 2 little popsicles, and one's like a swirl ice cream cone. I don't have those here with me right now because the girls have been playing with them nonstop since they got them, but you know, Target, it's full of useless things that nobody needs, but we all have. And we all want. Anyway, that's everything I have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure a lot of you like shopping at Target like I do. It's kind of a, I have this theory. You know the little Target logo? It's the red Target. I think they just disguised it and it's actually black, and it's a black hole that sucks you in and you don't emerge for hours and you have no idea what happened with all of your time. If you didn't see my last video, I kind of talk about where I've been. Kind of what big changes we've got going on in our life right now, and just basically an update to where we've been this summer and how we've been doing our homeschool throughout the summer. So I will link that up in the corner here, or here, I'm not sure where. And then please subscribe if you're not subscribed already, if you'd like to see more homeschool content. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.